What's up, everybody? This is Troy from Love the Movie Troy. Look, check me out. Okay, so Henry Cavill is in serious talks to reprise his role as Superman in new DC films going forward. Now, this is the thing. They just announced that the Snyder cut of Justice League is happening, right? So that's great news, for me, because the Justice League, as a fan of the DC comics growing up, I just felt like they kind of dropped the ball with the Justice League movie. You could tell it was but if you know the behind the scenes drama of that movie, you know that it was a mess. It was just a mess. Zack Snyder had to step off. They kind of wanted Zack Snyder to leave anyway, but he ended up having a tragedy, and so he stepped off anyway. Then Joss Whedon came with his own vision, re-edited the movie and whatever, but it was a Zack Snyder version of the movie that never really got finished. Became a big fan base of people that wanted the Snyder version of Justice League to come out, and Warner Brothers finally greenlit the Snyder cut to put it on HBO Max, and so they're saying that it might be a series or it might just be one long ass movie. I'm happy because I want to see what the Zack Snyder had in his sleeve, because I didn't like the regular Justice League movie anyway, and I love Man of Steel. So I'm like, okay, that's good news. So I'm like, damn, Henry Cavill happened to do a watch along with Man of Steel, with Zack Snyder watching Man of Steel, and I was like, that's weird that Henry Cavill is doing that, because from what I heard that, they wasn't doing business, and it seemed like they was going to recast Superman, and they were having problems behind the scene, so it seems. And so I was like, it's very weird that, Henry Cavill is doing this watch along with Zack Snyder about Man of Steel. Come to find out a couple days later that he's in talks to be Superman again in other movies. So it came out that he might be Superman in a lot of other movies like Shazam, Aquaman, whatever. And so I'm like, wow, that's cool. I'm glad, because I like Henry Cavill as Superman. He looks the most like Superman. He can act. He's a superstar. I want him as Superman. But the weird thing that came out is that he won't have his own movie. So I'm like, But I mean, I'm not complaining, because it's cool. I love to see, Superman in like a Shazam movie, or Superman in, Black Adam. Seeing Superman go up against The Rock as Black Adam would be fucking dope. Or seeing him team up with Aquaman, or, with Shazam, it could be like their version of Kingdom Come. If you know the comics, you know that that's a badass comic. So I'm excited in general. Like, it is what it is. I'm not complaining, but you would think that he would have his own movie coming down the line. So John Campea on his show said that he got some inside information that Henry Cavill will have a standalone movie and will be produced or directed by J.J. Abrams. Now, he said it's not fact, it's just a high possibility based off his sources. Now, if that is the case, that's good news that he getting his own movie, but it's bad news for me, because I don't really like J.J. Abrams that much as a director. The guy doesn't take any risk. He's one of those safe directors, and I just don't want that with Superman, But I'll still be happy that, hey, he's getting his own movie as a Superman fan. So I'm curious to know what comes out about this. I'm happy that the Zack Snyder Justice League movie is happening, and I'm happy that, Man of Steel is coming back with Henry Cavill in the role. Now, it's not officially done yet. Who knows if he'll be back for sure, but it's like an 85 to 90% chance when Deadline and stuff like that is reporting on it. It's gonna happen. I'm sure that it's already done, and it just hasn't came out yet. Like this video if y'all want to, and just support this video if y'all want to. Y'all know what to do. Thank y'all. I'm out.